Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the... Shevchenko, and he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mane. He's being urged to shoot. Law. Bergkamp. Tries a deft little ball. Cleared away. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Gattuso. Out towards the flank. And the shot's on here. It's a promising position. Chooses to go back. Great ball, and he's in. And the shot! And that is quite wonderful. About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Gattuso demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now, which shoots! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Donatoni. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Cruyff. And he's in on... And Bernardo Silva! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution for Barcelona, number 24, Bergkamp.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Albert Ferrer. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shevchenko. Lovely, now then. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shortslive threads one in, and the through ball. And the shot! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's picked out the run. There's the shot! No mistake! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's going for goal! Fantastic from Michael Owen! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. With so little time left, grandstand finish.
There will be 3 minutes added.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Barcelona, and that's it. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona lost their way after falling behind there.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's played it back. Bergkamp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Bergkamp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's picked his way through, and the shot! Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Adams. And it's Xabi Alonso. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Security staff for each block.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but...
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So, a breakthrough already. Irwin, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Wirtz. No outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rummenigge. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Just and a chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Szoboszlai, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target. Wirtz, now it's Szoboszlai. Now he's got space here. Oh, played right into his path. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Beckham. Rummenigge. And Donatoni. Donatoni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Beckham. This looks promising. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Donatoni. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. No, it's come to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Good read, needed to be. He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. And the finish! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Rummenigge! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Thuram does really well there, he is strong. Rummenigge. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bergkamp has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Oh my word! Dennis Bergkamp! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Simplicity itself.
Bergkamp really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Law receives it in a... He's having a go! Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's done very well to take... And the shot! No, got right underneath it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Hullet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Zola. Zola! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Takes a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's found some space. It's Ronaldinho! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? He is through here. Zola. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ronaldinho, the man we've all come to watch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, it's not getting there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's the keeper's ball. Tries to pass it through. Law! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, what has happened here? And he's got his cross in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard spots it, and the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Well timed, excellent interception. Makaleli. And he's intervened well there. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Del Piero. Ronaldinho. Big header! They've done it! Barcelona are back in business. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Has a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Del Piero has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Barcelona have their third corner. Climbs up big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Closing in, and Sola! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Bullish header! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
Del Piero! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a... Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And it didn't take him long. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Del Piero. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a good spell of possession, this. Deep into stoppage time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makaleli. And that interception will... And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you everyone for your support today.
Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch.
And Del Piero! Off the post! Played with speed from back to front. Pull it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does, and in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Decent enough try. Gets a good foot in there. Law. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Del Piero! And it's hit the woodwork and out. He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard makes the interception. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Del Piero! That was travelling. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective whether...
He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pull it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well timed, excellent interception. And there's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Well, there's the clearance. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus. And the shot! Terrific from Mateus! A finish of true class! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's Eto'o! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pull it! And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now the bullish header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mateus, and now the breakaway. Throw in. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And he's had a hit! Oh, it's come loose! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's a pretty loose pass. Baresi has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. And it's half-time here. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. There's the start of the second half. Oh, easy pickings there. And he plays one through. He has found the way through. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
It's become a case of men against boys. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Owen has it in a wide position.
That's going in strongly.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? He's going for goal! Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There is just no stopping him! He has made the stage his own!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Baresi getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. He's through and all alone!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for a runner. Eto'o looking to run onto it. He's found a way through. Eto'o! Brought out the best in the keeper.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gullit! Oh, impressive strike.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Bastoni. And Bastoni. Oh, terrible mistake. And it's Khan. And Bastoni. And it's Khan.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Rijkaard. All the way back. And we're done. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Ronaldinho.